Hi, I'm Carissa Seat. Since 1990, the SAF has been conducting exercise Wallaby every year at the Shoalwater Bay Training Area in Queensland, Australia, an area about 3 times the size of Singapore. Over the years, the exercise has grown in skill and complexity as new fighting platforms and capabilities are integrated and networked in the third generation SAF. Let's take a look at the action during this year's exercise Wallaby, held not too long ago in the months of October and November. Directing and delivering accurate fire on intended targets in the shortest time possible is what gives the SAF the edge in the battlefield of the future. Minister for Defence Teo Chee Hean and Australian Minister for Defence Joel Fitzgibbon were there to see it for themselves in a recent systems integrated live firing exercise conducted during Exercise Wallaby 2008. In the arid, dusty environment of the Shoalwater Bay Training Area, 3,600 servicemen and various platforms from across the Army and Air Force came together to train and validate the SAF's ability to employ a wide suite of sensors and shooters in an air-land integrated mission. Backed by a seamless communication and data network that cuts across different services and across different sensor and shooter platforms, men and machine from the Army and Air Force fought in a highly responsive and integrated manner to get the job done quickly and effectively.
Airland integration is complex. It's about coupling forces together to have a better multiple effect. It's about trying to figure out how do we really connect and where could that be and what systems need to talk, what information we need. And this Wallaby Shoalwater Bay gives us a very significant training space to validate that using the operations in the exercise.
As the integrated third generation SAF pushes ahead in full force, training in large-scale overseas exercises has become indispensable to further refine and tweak transformational fighting concepts that have made the leap from drawing board to actual operational capabilities. Exercise Forging Sabre 2005, held in the Mojave Desert, California, USA, was the first to successfully validate many of the concepts, doctrines, and command and control procedures for sensor-shooter linkages and cross-service networking. Integrated knowledge command and control systems were then fielded in Exercise Wallaby 2006 to further exploit the power of networks to integrate the SAF's full suite of sensors and shooters. With greater connectivity, information was shared across the board. This systems integration was further strengthened in Exercise Wallaby 2007, where networked and integrated fighting concepts were operationalized. Exercise Lightning Warrior, which was held in the early part of 2008 in South Africa, validated operational capabilities in engaging both static and mobile targets. Exercise Wallaby 2008 has brought integrated operations to another level with the introduction of newer command and control systems. The Air-Land Tactical Control Center, or ALTEC, which is under the RSAF's Participation Command, fuses both the air and land maps into one common, synchronized air-land operating picture. This effectively increases the shared situational awareness of all the service elements involved in integrated missions.
We actually pump this picture out to the command post, where by seeing this picture, the commander will be able to make certain decisions as to how his land battle is progressing, where he needs the air power to help shape the battle he's fighting. At the end of the day, we are able to now tighten the sensor to shooter loop, and we're also able to compress the decision cycles that are needed to get where we need the shooters into place quickly and decisively, while at the same time without compromising any of our troops' safety.
Making their debut appearance at Exercise Wallaby 2008 were the Leopard 2A4 main battle tanks acquired from Germany. The acquisition of the tanks is a milestone in the SAF's transformation into the third generation fighting force. Tipping the skills at over 55 tons, the Leopard boasts 1,500 horsepower and a 120 mm caliber smoothbore gun, equipped with stabilization and thermal imaging.
This year's exercise Wallaby is an excellent opportunity for the leopard tanks to conduct tactical training from crew to dual tank and up to platoon competencies in both maneuver as well as live firing. We also took the opportunity to participate in some of the brigade exercises that are being conducted so as to demonstrate our ability to integrate with the brigade as part of a maneuver force. I believe after this exercise that we will have even greater confidence in the platform.
The Leopards have the potential for further upgrades in operational capability. One such upgrade is the installation of the Battlefield Management System, or BMS. The BMS will add to the integrated capability of the SAF.
Once Leopard is equipped with a battlefield management system, it becomes part of the Army's larger network of sensors and shooters to allow the Army to both dominate on the ground through close contact via the Leopard tanks as well as via the air through the attack helicopters. We will become, as a combination, a formidable system of shooters for the Army.
The synergy created from both the Army and Air Force working together as an integrated force is far greater than the capability each service can deliver on its own. Air-land integrated operations during Exercise Wallaby 2008 has definitely contributed to better interoperability, cooperation and interaction between Army and Air Force elements.
We have a lot of interaction with the Army. For example, with the Leopard tanks, we'll be able to interact with them and learn how they react to our engagements. Likewise, vice versa, they would be able to learn from us that how we engage them, and they'll be able to survive better in the battlefield.
As a team, we always are looking at the concepts that we have right now and see whether they do work. Looking at the linkages that we have with all these components and see whether these linkages are the right linkages. Do they need to be strengthened, or do we need to have better linkages and relationships? We're able to learn lessons that makes our processes that little bit more faster.
It's about going out there, training, going out there and validating new concepts. I mean, we're at the point where you just can't copy somebody. You got to go down and develop it. And that makes us stronger together as we take this journey together.